Hello, this is Pastor Al, and here's a graph of something that I'm very proud of. Um, we see we see real estate cycles just like in the Bible. Joseph told Pharaoh they were going to have 7 fat years and 7 lean years, and that was an economic expansion followed by an economic contraction. And very interestingly, um, over the past um, over the past several decades, we've seen that just like in the Bible, economic expansions tend to last 7 years. When we hit the eighth year under Ronald Reagan, we had an economic contraction. When we hit the eighth year under Clinton, we had an economic contraction. And so economic expansions don't last 8 years, they last 7 years, just like in the Bible. Well, I applied that to real estate, and I found out that here in California, that from 82 through 90, real estate went up for 8 years. Then to 98, real estate was depressed for 8 years. Then real estate went up for 8 years, and now we're in an 8-year recession. So I gave this I gave this to my pastor, and I was told really in this is actually here. This is July 2007. I gave it to him in December of 2006, and I was convinced that the U.S. Real estate was going to go belly up. And I was told very angrily that the pastor wanted the church members to buy houses and open businesses. And I left the church very depressed. And so I went to another church in our movement, and when I told them that real estate in 2007 was going to go belly up, um, they put their hands on me and they rebuked the devil, and they told their congregation not to listen to me. I didn't know what I was talking about. But I showed this graph to 200 members in the church, individually, one-on-one. And my wife and I, we were the only ones that sold our house in 2007. Everybody else, they just believed real estate would go up forever. And so notice that there's a value line here. And sometimes real estate is overvalued and sometimes real estate is undervalued. Here under Ronald Reagan and the first 2 years under Bush Sr., real estate doubled. And then from 98 to 2006, real estate tripled. And I believe that after 2014, real estate is going to go up again. Let's look at some of the things that I was recommending in 2007. Pay down debt like credit cards. Get as much education as possible. Keep your skills current and take classes if necessary. Don't buy real estate until foreclosures run out the middle of next decade. That would be 2015. I show here 2010 as the start of a recession, but really it came early in 2007. And I say here that 2010 through 2014 is the worst time to own real estate due to the weak economy. If you lose your job, you could lose your home. And notice that I was giving this advice in July 2007. Also, I said here that 2015 through 2017 is the best time to buy real estate. I meant the safest, less risk to own real estate because foreclosures will run out and prices will jump with inflation. And so we have periods where they're overbuilt and prices are overextended and they then come down. Then we have times where they're underbuilt, where construction has been lagging for 8 years. The census in 1980, the U.S. population was 220 million. The census in 2010, the U.S. population was 310 million. The U.S. population is increasing slightly more than 2.75 million per year. And so here in 2006, they were selling 2.2 million homes, far too many for the population increase, because they can only sell one home, for one residence for about 2.5 people, because families live together. They have more than one people living together. And here in 2014, they will be underbuilt because of the collapse in construction. Currently, in 2011, they're only selling 300,000 new residences per year. So their construction is lagging, and once all the foreclosures are sold off, will be underbuilt, and there'll be another real estate boom. And this is based on Joseph telling Pharaoh that they were going to have 7 fat years and 7 lean years. That was an economic expansion and an economic contraction. And here we see real estate Real estate rises and real estate collapses. Sometimes you're overbuilt, sometimes you're underbuilt. The middle of this decade, 2014, 2015, they will be underbuilt. That will be a fantastic time to jump in and buy real estate, because right after you buy real estate, over the next few years, will make a fantastic um, move to the upside. This is Pastor Al. I hope you liked the video. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.